Yep.
Well, a promotional workhorse doesn't even begin to describe it when it comes to Dan Ige. And you need contenders, guys in the top 15 that are ready, willing, and able to take on all comers at any time. That is Dan Ige in a nutshell. The son of a Navy SEAL has had a lot of shining moments in the UFC. His Gavin Tucker knockout back in 2021 still keeps me up at night, and I wasn't on the wrong end of it. There have been some stylistic challenges that have posed some problems for Ige, Bryce Mitchell, and others, but Ige continues to work. He's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, undeniable power in both hands, and his head coach, Eric Nixick, believes that power will be heard from tonight. All right, folks, here he is with a lot of support being showered upon him, making the walk for the BMF title fight here tonight. And I know you got a nice smile, champ, but if this belt existed when you were in your prime, man, you would have fought for this. It takes a special combat to get the nod from the UFC for the BMF title.
Absolutely. I mean, you live for moments and opportunities like this. Some of the greatest fighters in the history of the sport have worn that black belt. People love the BMF championship, and for him to hold that, it would really add to his legacy. He intends to get it done tonight.
Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight fight. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC BMF Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Dan 50K Ige. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, El Diablo.
One of the best in the business, Mark Goddard, our referee. All right, so this man finally, with his date with Destiny, fighting for the BMF title here tonight.
John, he's been finishing fights left and right. He's got all the hype, and now he has the opportunity to become the BMF champion. He has got to cash in.
Oh, beautiful jab there by Ige. All right, so early round one action, and he's been a little bit inefficient when it comes to his striking game. He's going for broke.
Yeah, he's swinging, but he's not having much success. Got to slow down a little bit, pace himself to make sure that he can fight the whole fight. Big kick lands.
Man, there it is, another.
Let's get your hands.
Man, this is a great start for him, a BMF title fight showcase, and he has found the flow state early.
You know, John, in the biggest moments, you want your stuff to work. Right now, everything is working. This man, in this big spot, is showing why he's one of the baddest dudes on the planet.
2 minutes now to go in the opening round. Well, he's mixing it up beautifully tonight, and there it is again, nicely done as he kicks the thigh, and some redness now starting to develop.
Redness starting to show. His opponent needs to address this now before it gets so far down the line that he's playing catch-up.
Oh, look at that. I didn't think he'd get that strike home.
It's the rhythm, John. He's landing on the moving target because he is in his rhythm. He's found his flow.
All right, late round one action here. Nice job outstriking his opponent thus far.
I mean, right in his face with that beautiful peek-a-boo style. Head off the center line. Hey, these are giving me Mike Tyson vibes.
Wow.
From the 80s. Yeah, the guy looks amazing.
Well, the calf kicks all the rage, but he's not discriminating, attacking the thigh pretty effectively.
Yeah, we have seen that time and time again. Start of mixed martial arts, people throw leg kicks. Right now, you can see him digging his shin.
Oh, beautiful counter land.
Yeah, he hurt him. He rocked him a bit with that nice counter shot.
So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining. Final seconds of round one. All right, round one is done. Round two coming up. All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body, until he makes some sort of adjustment.
You ready, John? Good.
All right, round two. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far.
Very fast leg kick lands for him.
Oh, tremendous vision exuded by him there as he avoids yet another shot.
I mean, just slipping out of range. Footwork.
Man, this is like when the basket looks like an ocean for a hooper. He can do anything he wants tonight.
He can do anything he wants. Every punch lands, every kick lands, everything he tries works. That's amazing.
Man, he really does a nice job getting his foot off the canvas to the target, continuing to cause damage to that upper leg.
He does a great job, man. He sets it up. It's not like he's throwing him blind either, John. He throws a jab in front of it. He throws a right hand in front of it. He always tries to hide what his true intentions are. And right now, his intentions are to beat up that thigh. And to this point, he has done that.
Huge block there. Oh, big left hook there. Ige's eye now a factor in this fight. Looks as though it has been cut open.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Man, he'd still fight back. Ige's able to protect the eye there with that block, so that is a nice adjustment that the fighter made there to raise the guard and prevent further damage on that cut. 45 seconds remain in the round. All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture, or just go to the next position. Start shoving that knee through, trying to get the half guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you need to be anticipating. You need to be framing. You need to be moving, looking for opportunities to either reverse the position or get back to your feet.
Igue's really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now.
Good. Good.
Third round underway. All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the stool.
This is what happens when you get two very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who does it going into the next round. That hook was bad.
Well, despite his corner's best intentions, he hasn't made the requisite adjustment. He continues to eat upper leg kicks on that thigh.
You gotta switch your stances. The problem with switching your stances is everything doesn't work as well on the opposite side. So your mind tells you, get back to where you're good. The reality is, you have got to find a way to stop this guy from landing all of these leg kicks. After you take a head kick like this, that is such toughness to even be undisputed.
Well, his boxing has never looked better, and you can just see in his eyes, he knows he's got it.
Oh, my goodness!
Under 2 minutes now to go. Well, referee monitoring the action. He could be 1 or 2 strikes away at this point in time. We acknowledge the recovery on the other side, but this has been one-way traffic.
This might be one of those fights where the referee needs to stop and save the fighter from himself. He's tough, but he's taking a lot.
Oh! That's it!
Holy smokes!
Gets the highlight he was looking for!
I was messing with the
BMF.
whole time.
That's a BMF.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Honors called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 38 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout and now undisputed UFC BMF champion of the world, El Diablo.
All right, time to make some more room on the mantle for the BMF title. What a performance by that man here tonight.
I mean, it's what we've come to expect from one of the baddest men on the planet. He showed that in that BMF title-winning performance. I mean, he pitched a shutout. It was amazing.
to go there and be like, this is y'all, this is the game we want to play.
Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know him, but fuck him, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his good stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up. Let's go. Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still even in starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him because he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, now the picture connects. Never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote. His will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds. The skill of an artist. This is 20% skill, 80% fear, be 100% clear, cause Ryu was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? And I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church. I like Bleach, man. Ryu had the stupidest verse, this dude is the truth. Now everybody giving them guest spots and stocks through the roof. I heard he fucking with that stuff. 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. They call him Ryu, he's sick and he's spitting fire and Mike got him out the dryer, he's hot. Found him in Fort Minor with top, but a fucking nihilist porcupine. He's a prick, he's a cock, the type women wanna be within rappers, hope he gets shot. 8 years in the making, patiently waiting to blow. Now the record with your notice taking over the globe. He's got a partner in crime, this shit is equally dope. You won't believe the kind of shit that comes out of this kid's throat. He's not your everyday on the block. He knows how to work with what he's got, making his way to the top. He often gets a comment on his name. People keep asking him, was it given that birth that doesn't stand?
Our tail of the tape now for this featherweight fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, El Diablo. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Edson